Caitlin Clark has done for the women's NBA what Michael Jordan once did for the NBA.
Were very different in nature. Angel Reese definitely didn't take much ownership.
Every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at.
Angel Reese has made a dramatic move by taking Caitlin Clark to court following the loss of several major brand partnerships. This legal confrontation is set to create waves throughout the sports industry and the world of corporate endorsements.
Out, she makes a statement.
Reese, who gained fame as the Bayou Barbie, has moved away from her glamorous public image into a serious legal arena. The once popular internet star who captured attention everywhere is now going head-to-head with Caitlin Clark in a struggle that involves both her public image and her professional prospects in basketball commerce.
Oh man, Angel Reese fans are gonna be pissed.
Angel previously led a fresh generation of sports figures who combined athletic skill with personal flair, leveraging online platforms to build her brand and attract worldwide corporate partners. However, her brand deals have disappeared almost instantly, forcing her to stand alone while Caitlin Clark keeps setting new standards, pushing boundaries, and excelling in both athletic performance and commercial ventures.
Is the WNBA got the guts to fine and or suspend Angel Reese for playing along with this whole thing?
The harsh reality is impossible to ignore. Angel Reese is seeking justice through legal action, while Caitlin Clark is securing profits through athletic performance. That's correct. This legal dispute goes beyond typical sports controversy. It represents a major conflict involving finances, brand value, and broken trust. The struggle centers on controlling the story of women's basketball, determining what qualities make athletes valuable to sponsors, and claiming the substantial financial opportunities entering the sport.
Because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth, and there is a portion of this that just tells you everything that we've been.
This situation isn't focused on athletic superiority during games. The real issue is generating revenue, building a worldwide personal brand, and creating impact for business partners. Huge sums of money have vanished suddenly, and attention that previously focused on Angel Reese has quickly moved toward Caitlin Clark, forcing Reese into a less visible position.
And what's hilarious is, this is confirmation from the people that want to pay the money.
Angel Reese's dedicated supporters, who have consistently backed her bold public image, are clearly upset. Once lawsuit details became public, online platforms erupted with claims of unfair tactics, secret motives, and naturally, persistent unequal treatment. For these fans, this goes beyond simple legal proceedings. It represents justice for extended periods of mistreatment, a counteraction that confirms their conviction that Reese has faced unjust circumstances.
Count on it. TMZ Sports caught up with Ice Cube himself at LAX this week, and the Big Three honcho said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese anytime soon. Woo! What's that sound I hear?
However, we shouldn't rush our conclusions too quickly. This legal action wasn't spontaneous. It represents the result of extended growing friction, a series of connected situations that began well before Angel entered the courtroom. Her professional journey has faced difficulties, and the critical moment arrived when her brand partnerships began disappearing. Ice Cube publicly declined her for the Big Three League, while Caitlin Clark maintained her rapid ascent.
Clark comes in and is immediately the biggest star in the league. Immediately. And merchandising and every other way.
However, the actual catalyst, the critical incident that triggered this entire situation, was Ice Cube's surprising decision, presenting Caitlin Clark with a $5 million opportunity to participate in his Big Three League. That massive financial proposal immediately transformed Clark from a skilled competitor into an athlete with proven commercial appeal.
Yeah, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting.
This went beyond a simple business agreement. It sent a clear message. Ice Cube was declaring that Caitlin Clark represented what's coming next. The athlete who would deliver impressive statistics, the player who could generate unprecedented interest in women's basketball. Instantly, Caitlin Clark became the representative of women's basketball both during games and in commercial spaces. Viewership numbers jumped whenever she competed.
Girl is spectacular. It's not like she's not a scrub. She's not only can play, she's a star caliber player who draws this attention. And maybe it's because that fan base that she has and her being a young white lady contributes to it. So what?
Apparently there's some jealousy that might be manifesting itself into physical inappropriate conduct.
Yet her game day achievements alone didn't create Clark's commercial value. Her connection with audiences extended far beyond basketball itself. She represented more than athletic talent. She embodied a complete brand identity. Once Ice Cube presented that $5 million proposal, everyone understood that Clark had become the foundation of a transformative period in women's athletics. A commercially intelligent, publicity-ready champion who could promote everything from footwear to beverages to international partnerships. Her activity went beyond playing basketball. She was controlling the commercial side of basketball in unprecedented ways.
You know the basketball superstar Caitlin Clark. She is in the Women's National Basketball Association. Big star, huge star, brilliant player. Okay, she's on the Indiana team.
I'm not sure anything's been more evidence to what we've been saying.
Ice Cube stated it without any uncertainty. Caitlin fills arenas. Then the airport incident happened. Journalists approached Ice Cube with the inquiry everyone wanted answered. Would Angel Reese get an identical $5 million offer? Cube's response was direct, severe, and completely straightforward. Absolutely not. There was no pause, no careful phrasing, no polite language. He clarified that Caitlin Clark delivered results while Angel Reese didn't. This wasn't a gentle turndown. It was an obvious refusal.
The high road or trying to say the right things in these interviews, she doesn't. Whether she's saying what's on her mind or not, it doesn't always come across as likable. It doesn't come across as something relatable. It comes across as she is trying to also get that same spotlight, that same notoriety as Caitlin Clark.
He was literally saying, we sat down, looked at the actual figures, and the draw wasn't there. The fever wasn't there. Oh, no pun intended. Angel Reese was not going to be able to bring in the amount of eyes for the sponsors.
Cube didn't attempt to soften the blow. The straightforward truth hurt more deeply than any competitive insults during games. In that instant, the competition between Clark and Reese transformed from athletic rivalry into commercial warfare. Ice Cube, fundamentally a businessman, made his decision obvious. And his selection excluded Angel Reese. For her, this extended beyond simple rejection. It meant public embarrassment. It damaged her standing, her credibility, and her upcoming opportunities.
Like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech.
Wow, I'm not sure any other single, outside of just the pure numbers that we keep showing people, literal numbers.
The story changed direction right then, and corporate partners started responding similarly. This explains why the lawsuit becomes more understandable. Angel Reese isn't simply taking Caitlin Clark to court over pride issues. She's working to recover her professional path, her brand identity, and the substantial money she believes disappeared when partnerships ended.
That are resentful towards her. But she is really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents.
What should have been a massive, huge day for your sponsors and for your networks is going to be anything but that.
Reese constructed her identity around confidence, her eyelashes, her manicures, her internet-famous gestures, and obviously, the Bayou Barbie character. During her college years, Reese was the celebrated star of NCAA basketball, a phenomenon who seemed flawless. Her signature gesture became an internet sensation, and she turned into an online celebrity immediately. Companies competed to partner with her. Sponsorship offers arrived constantly. Everything suggested Reese was unstoppable. Then the professional league transition arrived.
I don't know if we can make that same offer.
Statement: I'm uncertain we can extend that identical proposal. A harsh wake-up call where expectations failed to align with actual game performance. Abruptly, the excitement surrounding her wasn't supported by reliable outcomes, and media attention, which previously concentrated on her athletic ability, started emphasizing her digital presence instead. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Reese's public identity was developing outside the arena rather than within it. That's precisely when corporate sponsors started searching for alternatives.
We have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder.
Ice Cube, just being a smart businessman, a certain demographic won't be too happy with him being honest. It's just the dollars and cents wouldn't line up.
Corporate partners ultimately seek one outcome: profitable results. They're indifferent to internet fame or bold gestures if these don't generate revenue. This gave Caitlin Clark her advantage. Reese developed her identity through enthusiasm and personality, while Clark created hers around a consistent, sellable product that succeeded both in competition and in basketball commerce. Clark wasn't simply competing in games. She was defining new possibilities for marketing women's athletics. After Ice Cube confirmed that Clark could achieve these results, corporate partners made their move accordingly.
Sponsors assured him Clark, coming to his organization, would rake in cash hand over fist. But, quote, they didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese.
Okay, because she's brilliant. Right? That's why she's wreaking havoc. Because she is so good.
Clark attracted capacity audiences, increased uniform sales by more than 1,000%, and packed venues completely. Angel Reese found herself fighting a story beyond her influence. Media coverage about expensive footwear, competitive gestures, and online disputes started overshadowing discussions of her playing abilities. Angel certainly had followers. She had many. However, in professional sports commerce, public opinion determines everything. The public opinion now forming around Angel Reese didn't suggest reliability. It indicated instability instead.
Easy to kind of ride behind Caitlin in a sense because she is saying the right thing. She's playing well on the court and she's also saying.
Corporate partners demand certainty, and Caitlin Clark represented guaranteed achievement. She possessed statistical evidence supporting this claim, and she wasn't merely a temporary phenomenon. Clark was a dependable, commercially viable celebrity, exactly the type of competitor that sponsors preferred supporting. Reese's identity, conversely, was progressively becoming linked with controversy and inconsistency. This explains why sponsors withdrew their support. This clarifies why the legal action is logical. It's not simply about terminated agreements. It's about Angel Reese working to demonstrate she maintains worth in an industry that has progressed beyond her.
She's a great player. No, the thing with Caitlin Clark, it was just to unlock millions of dollars for the league because of her stardom.
For Angel, this legal battle represents more than financial compensation. It concerns authority. It involves reclaiming what she considers rightfully belongs to her, a position among marketable, market-influencing competitors. For Caitlin Clark, it's standard operations. Her statistics are self-explanatory. During her appearances, game attendance increases 105%. Not a minor rise, 105%. WNBA audiences average above 15,000 spectators when she participates. That exceeds the NBA G League attendance. Her uniform purchases have grown by more than 1,000%. The impact continues further. League Pass memberships tripled immediately after Clark joined the league. On digital platforms, Clark accumulated 800 million views within merely 90 days, surpassing the NBA and NFL together. A single first-year player has entirely reshaped women's basketball's environment. She's not simply promoting the WNBA. She embodies the WNBA's expansion. Ice Cube's remark was direct. Caitlin Clark fills venues completely. Angel Reese dominates Instagram briefly. Sponsors have determined their preference and the statistics are definitive. Caitlin Clark represents a reliable investment. Angel Reese represents a risk. In commercial terms, that's everything.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. By the way, this person brings up Chloe Bibby. Yeah.
Currently, the lawsuit extends beyond competing for sponsorship money. It's a struggle concerning public image. It involves how Angel Reese's identity is regarded compared to Caitlin Clark's. It addresses justice and balance and how black women competitors are viewed against their white peers. It examines how one competitor, Caitlin Clark, has received commendation for the identical passionate intensity and competitive gestures that Angel Reese has faced condemnation for. Caitlin's gestures equal competitive drive, Angel's gestures equal unnecessary conflict. That's where the lawsuit explores deeper issues. It's not merely about game outcomes. It's about appearances. Angel Reese's supporters have flooded digital platforms vigorously supporting their chosen athlete and claiming the system demonstrates racism, sexism, and preferential treatment. They contend that Reese was unjustly pushed aside favoring Clark, who adopted a more acceptable public image. Yet the truth remains that sponsors don't operate on emotions, they operate on data. Angel Reese wasn't defeated during competitions. She was devalued in business meetings, and in corporate environments, that's the sole performance measure that counts.
And obviously the women in this league, they know that and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect.
Therefore, yes, the lawsuit is complicated, but it represents more than legal formalities alone. It involves two competing narratives. One addresses public perception and one addresses financial gain. Angel Reese is struggling to establish her value in an industry that has shifted away from her. Caitlin Clark requires no struggle whatsoever. The statistics are already advocating for her, and that's the difficult reality that characterizes the separation between these two athletes in the women's sports world.